In 2014 alone, there were 749 deaths in the workplace due to homicide or some act of violence. 749 people in the US were either murdered or were the recipient of a violent act at their workplace in a single year. This continues to be a shocking statistic when we frame it in terms of workplace hazards. In fact, transportation incidences are the number one in workplace fatalities. Slips, trips, and falls are number two. Contact with an object is number three. And then check this, workplace violence is number four on that list, above exposure to harmful substances and several other categories. And unfortunately, these stats remain consistent year over year, and therefore OSHA has had no choice but to start evaluating the types of programs employers have in place to handle this very real hazard. In fact, as our clients have received random audits and pursued membership or recertification into programs like SHARPS, the inspectors have consistently asked to see the client's written workplace violence plan. Luckily, we have these written programs in place for our clients, but in most cases, this fits into the emergency action planning category, and therefore many of you may have it as well. However, what I see happening in the very near future is more focus on documented training and annual drills, just like we've seen with emergency action planning as it relates to fires, tornadoes, and other nature-driven hazards. As we find out more, I will definitely keep you in the loop, but I do know that at a minimum, you need to have a workplace violence plan in place. And not just because OSHA is now checking on it, but because the stats are very clear. You and your employees need one for your very own safety. I'm Jake Wolfenden with Summit Safety Group, and I may not know you, but I definitely care about you and your coworkers. I will see you next week.